send me some good vibes, send me some good energy.
Square like Madison. You really get mad. Then I got a face palm.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Imani. Y'all already know I am back. Your girl is back. I'm very much back. And I know y'all been like, girl, what is up? You said you was gonna drop this video a long time ago. But y'all, I did not want to start back YouTube and not be consistent. I'm big on consistency, so I did not want to start back on here if I wasn't gonna be consistent. I just felt like, what's the point? So now my goal is 1 video a week for y'all. So with that being said, y'all need to drop some suggestions down in the comment section to help a girl out, so I know what y'all want me to do, what y'all want me to post. Let me know. But yeah, so this is where we're starting. Clean slate. If you haven't already, go watch my solo esthetician journey video. But yeah, this video, by the title, y'all can already tell, it's gonna be my esthetician Q&A. So I asked y'all, stop real quick. Beep, 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 beep. So y'all, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so y'all can be alerted when I post, because I told y'all I'm coming weekly with the videos. So hit the notification bell to be alerted when I post, and give this video a thumbs up for good luck. Like, send me some good vibes, send me some good energy. Talking on camera for YouTube, so if I seem like I'm giving crackhead energy, is because yeah, I'm nervous. But so yeah, esthetician Q&A. If you're interested in watching, continue to keep watching. See, y'all, I gotta get my verbiage right. Yeah, because I can't be on here looking, you know. I asked on my Instagram stories to ask me some questions for this video, and y'all came through with the questions, so I got y'all with the answers, period. The first question is, did you have a following before you started on your own? And I actually didn't. So I have a bunch of new followers, and I know they're probably like, you know, she probably already had a platform and all this stuff, but I actually didn't. The only thing I had was my personal Instagram, and my personal Instagram had about 4,000 followers. But my business Instagram, I actually started from like the bottom up. So I started my business Instagram when I was in esthetician school, and I've been consistently posting on there since I started my business, so for about a year now. So I'm at about, I want to say 14,000 followers right now. And I started that Instagram from the bottom up, y'all. So I did not have no type of like following from my personal Instagram that came over to my business. Granted, I did promote my business on my personal Instagram, but when y'all go into business, y'all will find out very early on that the people that you think are going to support you aren't the ones that actually are going to support you. So your friends and family, yeah, you'll learn very, very early on that those aren't the ones that are quick to, you know, support your business, which is fine. The right people will gravitate towards you. So but yes, I mostly built my following up on my own. Like, I didn't have nobody pushing my videos or nothing like that. I built that from the ground up, period. The next question is, how long did it take to build up loyal clientele? Which is actually a pretty good question. So for me, I want to say, so I started in August of 2020, and I want to say to build up solid clientele, it probably took me about 3 months. August, September, October, November. Somewhere around there, 3-4 months, I would say it took me to build up loyal clientele. Now, it wasn't much, but I had my regulars that were coming for waxing regularly. So I would say it took me about 3-4 months. How did you build clientele fast, and where to advertise? Okay, so how to build clientele fast? I wouldn't say there's a way to build it fast, because I don't feel like I built my clientele that fast. It just depends, you know, everybody's different. I basically did all my marketing and advertising on Instagram and TikTok as well. But well, mostly Instagram. On TikTok, it was for fun, and I just so happened to get clients from TikTok as well. But I mostly marketed myself on Instagram. As far as like paid advertising and stuff, I tried out paid advertising on Instagram a couple of times, and I think I got like a few clients from that. But I'm not like, you know, that's not my strong suit as far as like advertising, so I'm not 100% sure how to give like tips and tricks. But I don't think there's no secret sauce to building your clientele fast, so I might have to come back to you on that one. The next question is, what's some tips you can give beginner estheticians as far as starting a business goes? And I actually really like this question. So my number one advice would be to find your niche, because as an esthetician, you can do so many things. You can do waxing, facials, lashes, you can do nails. Like, it's so many things that you can do, but that doesn't mean you have to do everything. And I feel like that's where people get it confused. That's also where I got it confused. I feel like I had to do everything. But once you find your niche and you master that, that becomes your specialty. And that's hold on, wait, y'all, let me say that again. Once you find your niche and master that, that becomes your specialty, and that's what people will know you for. If you're doing lashes and nails and facials and waxing, nobody doesn't have one thing that they know you from. So you have to find your one thing and stick to it. And then at that point, once you've mastered that, then you can go from there. Like, you can expand from there, but you have to find your one thing. And I feel like that's what really scaled my business, because I was trying to do too much at one time starting out. But once I found my niche, mastered that, it was how have you managed being a solo esthetician thus far? And that's actually a good question as well. So girl, listen, it has been a roller coaster. If I had one word to describe it, it would be roller coaster, trial and error, whatever you want to call it, because it is definitely a lot being a solo esthetician. Being an entrepreneur, period. Being a solo esthetician, you do everything. You do literally everything. You don't have a team. Like, you're just starting out, so you do everything. You handle your finances, your marketing, you're doing actual services, your booking. Like, you do so much. And I feel like I've done pretty well, if I have to say so myself. I feel like I've done pretty well, but it's definitely not easy. And I feel like some people make it look easy, but behind the scenes, it gets stressful. I've cried, prayed, everything in between. So I feel like I'm just learning as I go. And I might seem like I have it all together, but child, with me, I feel like my business is kind of expanding and growing rapidly, that I'm kind of like, if you know, when my numbing cream went viral on TikTok, those numbing creams were selling like hotcakes, y'all. And it's one thing to pack and ship one order or a couple of orders in a day, and it's one thing to ship hundreds of orders. Like, y'all, listen, it was crazy. And I'm thankful, but my business is growing so rapidly that I'm like, you know, in this space where I'm just like, you know, like, oh my God, like I prayed for this and I wanted this, but it's just like a lot at the same time, very overwhelming. But I can say I'm handling it the best I can, and that's all you can do. Handle it the best you can, learn as you go, and don't give up. How to gain clientele. And this was probably the number one question I got, how to gain clientele. And as far as getting clientele, I feel like once you know your ideal client, that's when everything's gonna start to click for you. If you don't know your ideal client, it's gonna be hard to market yourself. So my ideal client and the way I market myself on social media may not work for you, because you might not want to attract the certain type of clients that I want to. So once you have your ideal client in mind, and you get on social media to go to market yourself with whatever it is that you're doing, You're gonna know how to speak, how to present yourself. You're not gonna be nervous. You know what I mean? Because you know your ideal client and you know how to attract them. So I feel like that was my number one thing in gaining my clientele. When it comes to waxing, you have to be personable. People relate to people. My mentor always says that people relate to people, and I 100% agree with that. People have to feel comfortable with you, and they have to trust you, and they're not gonna do that if you're not really showing them anything. You're not really giving them anything. So, and word of mouth is a big one. Like that one person can turn into 15 clients. So I always, when I would get a client in, I would treat that client like that client was like my first client. You know what I mean? Like I treated every single client like it was my first client, and I still treat my regulars like it's their first time. Like, granted, we've built a relationship now, but I feel like maximizing every experience with the client is gonna be a key factor in growing your clientele, because if that one client had an amazing experience, they're gonna go tell somebody, and that person's gonna come, and then that person's gonna tell somebody. So you really have to do your best at offering experience each and every single time. And granted, I know, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, word of mouth, but if you aren't even getting that one client in, the word of mouth isn't going to come into play, because you have to get at least some clients in for them to, you know, tell somebody. And that's where the ideal clientele part is going to come in, and you marketing yourself on social media. And so, yeah, just be yourself. Be yourself on social media, because I'm telling y'all, I struggle with that. And once I started to be myself, it was a wrap. I started getting the clients that I wanted. People love my energy. I don't really have too many issues with my clients. Like, be yourself when it comes to social media. Be yourself. How do I become an esthetician? Like, where do I start? Okay, so honestly, y'all, I get a lot of DMs about how do I become an esthetician, and I'm not trying to be rude, but literally, if you just Google it, it will tell you how to become an esthetician. So if I haven't got back to your DM and it's something along the lines of how to become an esthetician, that's probably why. You can literally just Google it. Like, for me, I just Googled esthetician schools near me, and some schools popped up. I toured those schools, picked my one, went to school, got my license, boom. That's that. It's literally just that simple, y'all. Next question is, how do you come up with your real ideas? And I also get this question a lot as well. And y'all, honestly, like, I don't really have an answer. For me, I feel like I'm just naturally such a creative person. Like, it's in my nature to be creative. Literally, I've always been like that. So when it comes to making videos and coming up with ideas and stuff, it kind of just comes naturally to me. And I know everybody is not a creative person by nature. And in that case, I would probably recommend to just follow some people that inspire you. Look at reels that are trending and use trendy songs, and just try to come up with something, sit and brainstorm. And just look at people that inspire you. Like, and you don't have to do the video exactly like theirs, but add your own little twist to it. You know, let people see your personality. And yeah, so I don't really have no answer for how do I come up with my ideas, y'all, because I could literally come up with an idea like this. Like, it's just in my name. I'm just very creative. So yeah, that's that. How do you do your content with taking services? How do you do your content with taking services? So I guess you're asking, how do I fit in making content with me taking clients as well? I'm guessing. So if that's what you're referring to, in that instance, my main thing is I batch content. Like, if I know I have a couple of hours in the day, I am going to 9 times out of 10 batch content. I maximize every single minute of the day. Like, I try my best to do that. So if I've had a cancellation or a no-show, I don't even get upset about it. Instead, I take that time to make some content. So if you're a mom like me, or you have, like, you know, a full-time job and you're an esthetician on the side, or you just have a lot going on, try to batch content. Try to make a couple of videos or a couple of posts in one time period. All right, y'all, so that's pretty much all the questions I have for today. Fingers crossed, y'all, this video came out good and I can edit it and get it uploaded for y'all. I really tried my best. I'm not used to being on the camera as far as YouTube goes, so I'm getting a little bit used to that. But hopefully y'all found this video to be helpful. If you have any more suggestions for any other videos you guys would like to see from me, it doesn't have to be esthetician related. You know, it could be anything personal. If y'all want some vlogs from me, I'm down to do that as well. But yeah, just comment some video suggestions down below that y'all would like me to do. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your SD bestie. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.